Some of my top reasons to be thankful this year. You may well be reading this, if you read it at all, on Thanksgiving Day this year. If you do read this and come away with a slight smile or feel you are glad you took the time, then I am grateful and I thank you. Then I am glad I took the time to sit in front of my screen and type away for a bit, with only the vague notion that it might not be the worst idea for a column if I tried to list some of the other things I am thankful for right now besides the moment of pride I can take in believing others like yourself might read this and perhaps not regret the time they took to read the words I put down. The first time I wrote for Becky Long was in late 2002, and the article was about bear population in Clay County becoming less visible than in the 12 or so years prior, when as newcomers to Clay in 1990 we'd spot comings and goings fairly often. Once a bear mom led her 4 cubs out of the woods and across our circular drive where my small studio inside the perimeter had a motion detector timed for twilight with an interior light. As it was twilight, the light came on just as she led them past the studio's front door. She didn't miss a step, just did a cool and calm 180 and walked them back into the woods, leisurely I might add, as we were watching the parade from our living room window. It was about the time our cameras hadn't included phone app, and neither worked that well. Now, we would be posting that video every year since then. So vivid was the scene imprinted on my hippocampus and as clear today as then. Not a lot of bear spotting in Atlanta where we had a condo in downtown, although in Renaissance Park next to our gated community, I would occasionally see a homeless man living in a cardboard box behind a bush. We are always grateful for living here in the hills and valleys, near the lakes and creeks and friendly folks, and never miss the big city traffic and crime. Helicopters, automatic weapon fire, and a food store commonly known as the Murder Kroger are some remnant memories of the years, 1975 to 2001, that we lived in Atlanta. So there is a major reason for being thankful. We live here, not there. Which brings me to the number one reason I am thankful this year. On Thanksgiving Day in 1982, November 27, Sheila showed up at the church and so did I. We both said I do, and it is still true. That woman has saved my life, and by that I mean she saved my literal life from ending on 2 major occasions. As in the Monty Python sketch, I would have been a former parrot, an ex-parrot. And she still makes me laugh at myself, which is always in order. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. P.S. Next time we play at Epic Catering and Eatery will be December 12, Friday, starting at 5 p.m., which is another biggie on the gratitude list. Almost 2 years now playing songs I wrote and co-wrote with Marcus Bales, aided immensely by Carl Engelman on bass and Tommy Kirshner on cajon. Hope to see you soon. Last words. We are told that people stay in love because of chemistry or because they remain intrigued with each other, because of many kindnesses, because of luck, but part of it has got to be forgiveness and gratefulness. Ellen Goodman.